Right Dan, we've just finished your last injury rehab session for your knee and your hamstring, and can you just tell everybody a little bit about the results that you've had since you've been coming to see me?
The results have been great. So in 3 sessions in 2 weeks, I've gone from not being able to sleep the whole night through for the pain to having no pain at all and having a proper diagnosis, and I know how to prevent the problem from happening in the future. So it's spot on.
Fairly happy with the service you've received then?
Yeah, very happy.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah, I came to Darren a few weeks ago with an Achilles injury, and he's worked with me over the last few weeks to get my confidence back, using it properly. Brilliant exercises, videoed so I can do them at home and not forget what he's told me. So I would thoroughly recommend coming for any sports injuries or any fitness training whatsoever.
Originally I started working with you through a football injury to my ankle. I'd done some quite serious ankle ligament damage, and I wanted to get back into playing football as quickly as possible, and if possible, come back stronger. So I think around the same time as I did my ligament, Seamus Coleman did his in Everton's first team, and we had a little bet that you could get me back quicker and Coleman could get back playing in the Premier League. I have to say I didn't believe you at first, but we did. We beat them by about 2 weeks, I think.
I first came to see Darren because I had a long-standing knee injury that I got not long-standing, towards the end of last year, and kind of NHS physio hadn't worked, a private physio hadn't worked, so I was recommended by a friend and said come along, and since I've started seeing Darren it's really kind of transformed it. Darren's had a look at my posture and my different stretches and kind of imbalances throughout my body, and we're addressing those at the moment really, and since I've been coming to see him, which I think is almost 2 months, I felt a lot better. The knee problem is entirely cleared up. There's still a long way to go in terms of general physical fitness, but I feel like I'm kind of on the right path with Darren. He's doing a great job, very enthusiastic and very supportive in and outside. He's kind of Jim, you know, I can email him at any time, night or day, and he'll get back to me with responses or queries or anything really. It's been great so far.
When I was on holiday, I was walking out of the swimming pool, slipped, cracked the back of my head open, and woke up about 3 days later in a Turkish hospital. It left me with a lot of back pain, a lot of shoulder pain because of the muscle damage. But my head's okay.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of the treatment and stuff and how it helped you?
Well, when I first came back from holiday after the accident, I obviously went to see my doctor. We then sent me for physio to the hospital, but it didn't seem to work. They were more interested in just having me bouncing on a board instead of actually sorting the problem out with the muscles. Where I work sent me to physio, which helped, and then one of my sons recommended to come to Darren, and since then I've come on leaps and bounds.
With Darren, 2 years now.
Yeah.
Originally came because I had problems with the way I was running and issues with scoliosis, and then soon learnt that I had issues all over the place that, as they say, talk about working their way up. Absolutely the truth. Started with scoliosis, then found issues with my hips, which we've now put right, or more virtually right, and then issues with my back, and we're in the throes of working through that now, so hopefully, as they say, you can rebuild, and in Darren's case that's what he's doing with me. Feel a lot better than I used to suffer a lot, run more smoothly, don't have half the issues I used to have, so yeah, I feel a lot better nowadays.
My shoulder was dislocated. I originally thought it just hyperextended the muscle in the shoulder area, but it soon came to light the fact I dislocated it. So I ended up going to Ormskirk Hospital where they tried to put it back in. They weren't successful. I went to Southport A&E where they were successful in putting my shoulder actually back together. Couple months, wasn't feeling too good about it, wasn't quite sure about it, so I ended up going to the spine clinic, getting assessed, all the treatment there. It was found that I'd pretty much done all the ligaments all the way around to about 6 o'clock.
So it's the labrum, it's called, so the kind of collective term for the shoulder ligaments is the labrum. And pretty much you detached the whole front of your shoulder, didn't you?
Yeah, and it turned out probably that most of the damage was done in Southport Hospital rather than the actual dislocation of the injury. Went to 2 physios who tried to look at me, tried to rehab me in the fashion that they think is right. I did get a little bit of movement back. I was able to use my arm a bit, but it was still painful, and I'm still aware of it, and I couldn't go back to rugby. Tried to do a few training sessions, and I could just feel it too much. So Dad suggested I came and met Darren. So I've been with Darren nearly over 2 years, no, year and a half. About a year and a half, I think, altogether. So when I first started with Darren, I was probably about 15 stone as well, so I'm down to about 13.11, 13.10 as well. But my shoulders rehabbed, I've got stability in it, I'm confident, I'm back playing rugby. I've missed 10 games at the start of the season working with Darren, but you know, I'm scoring tries, I'm running right, I'm tackling, I'm feeling confident, I enjoy myself again.